Cameras there.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
happy Wednesday night.
Hey guys.
Hey guys. Happy Wednesday.
Wow.
And look what we have. We love to eat, as you guys know, if you watch our newscast during 5 and 6. Fresh cherries. Look at these, huh?
The guy that I talked to actually made a comment that, like, you guys always seem to have food. Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. And my response when people say, you guys are always eating, I'm like, well, aren't you always eating at 6 o'clock at night?
There we go. Perfect.
Is this one for the pits?
Yes.
Yeah.
We came prepared. Just for you, Tracy.
Just had to test them out. We do want to let you guys know.
Yeah. We need like a little, yeah.
All right, we do have to let you guys know.
We're not going to have a cherry pit spinning contest. That's not
I think we're going to. What's more important at this point, though, is we're having some technical issues. You may have noticed if you turned on your television. We're frozen on this lovely shot of...
Oh.
Not
Actually,
anymore.
I think if you change channels, it's not frozen on me, so that makes it less
Bummer.
creepy.
Well, so you should use your antenna. It's on multiple platforms, I think Charter and Dish. So you're going to have to watch over your antenna. So we hope you
If you
join us
have an
there.
over-the-air antenna, actually. You have one, right? I've got one.
I do. I
Mine's
usually
just
watch
not
them in the
connected.
mornings.
I don't think I have one.
Hey, everyone.
They're great. They're like $30.
Yeah, we're sorry about that,
clearer
Sherry.
than anything else.
Hopefully, if you have an antenna, you can watch us that way. Otherwise...
Yeah.
And if you can't watch it, all of these stories will be posted to, very close on me and my, 17 chins.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely call Charter, DirecTV. It's working on our end. That's a good point. So you want to call your cable provider, your satellite provider. That's where the signal's out. But we're sorry, guys.
If you're like me, you just always have the antenna as a backup because I love your local channels.
That's right. I got to connect.
Yeah.
I have one in my pocket right now.
There you go.
Yeah.
And if you missed the stories,
No wonder
they'll
you're
be posted to
blowing
our
it a
Facebook.
Here's an extra one.
3, 2, 1.
Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Glenn Cassie.
And I'm Tracy Dial. Let's begin with Tim Adams and our first look at our forecast. Tim, once again, another absolutely stunning day, turning into another stunning evening.
Yeah, he's really done well. Ever since that
So
storm,
nice.
he's redeemed himself.
I'm hoping, man, we got to pull ourselves out here. Hey, check out our satellite and radar, and we're enjoying mostly sunny skies here, a little on the windy side, but I do see a fly in the ointment to the north of us, zooming in on some showers and thunder showers up by Spokane, north central Washington, and northern Idaho. Now, those clouds and showers are a long ways away from us. Live radar showing that they're way, way up to the north, but some of you folks in our eastern zones could see some thunderstorms in the overnight hours as they drop down to the south. Blustery out there, but even those winds gusting to 20 miles an hour in some areas make it feel a little bit cooler, dropping through the 80s and into the 70s as we go through our evening hours. And tomorrow, it looks like it's going to be back to mostly sunny skies, and even the weekend and 4th of July look great. I'll have details in the extended forecast in a few minutes.
Sounds good. Thank you, Tim.
Thank you, Tim.
In our top story, right now, a fire near Sela continues to burn, and so far it's burned more than 1,000 acres of land and even prompted evacuations.
Gilbert Maggione joins us live near the fire. Gilbert, what have you learned in the last half hour? Yeah, hey Pam, we know it's something with the cable providers.
We think it might be a fiber optic line that may have been cut, but we do have our engineers working on it, and we hope to get it back as quickly as possible, of course.
Yeah.
So stick with us. We're working on it.
And if you miss any of the stories, they'll be posted to our Facebook page.
Yes.
So catch us there.
You're a little bit behind. Yeah, there
Thank
you.
you.
Go. Mhm.
Oh, he's awesome.
All right, stay safe out there. Thank you, Gilbert. Well, right now, thousands of acres have burned near Quincy, and hundreds of men and women are on the front lines working around the clock to save homes and land from the flames.
Katie Chen is live at the Sutherland fire, which has doubled in size in the last 24 hours. She brings us the latest. Hey guys. Well, Gina, it was a sad story. We're not that enthused about fires. Good to know. We're hearing charter employees are working on their equipment.
That's good.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, thanks, Gina.
That's good.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, Michael. I may or may not have spilled coffee on it this morning.
You can't see, so
I know.
it's okay. Doesn't
I
count.
think you're behind. Keep going.
I know.
There you go. I realize the person that doesn't have the pedal, it's like being a backseat driver in a
You're
car.
like,
You're being the backseat driver.
That's what I'm saying. It is like,
I'm thankful, though.
especially with Facebook Live, it's
Right.
you look down and you're like, oh.
It's just crazy, all the fires that are starting right now. So absolutely be careful. So many of these can start by, humans. So just
Yeah.
be the absolute most careful that you can.
Yeah, and again, that was Katie Chen reporting.
Now, a fire ripped through an apartment complex in Kennewick on Saturday morning, leaving several people who live there with no home. And tonight, investigators still haven't been able to get inside the building to find out how that fire started.
We spoke with the executive director of the Red Cross this afternoon, who says everyone has been moved out of the makeshift shelter at Kamiakin High School and into other accommodations. The Red Cross says between 6 and 8 people used the emergency shelter set up at Kamiakin each night that it was open. The Clean Air Authority is worried about asbestos, which is keeping fire crews from going into the building to investigate the cause of the fire, but they're hoping to get into the building sometime tomorrow. Prosser police are investigating after a woman drowned earlier this week. Police responded to the 100 block of State Route 22 after reports of a 63-year-old woman was found in a backyard pool unresponsive. They say when they attempted resuscitation, the woman didn't respond and was pronounced dead at the scene. Right now, an investigation is underway. And the Yakima County Sheriff's deputies are still looking for a missing swimmer near Granger. Deputies tell us the 27-year-old man went swimming with his friends near the Granger Park boat launch. They say the man started struggling a few feet from the shore when he went under. His friends tried to help him but couldn't get to him. We have left a message with the Yakima County Sheriff's Office to try and get more information, but have yet to hear back, and we'll keep you updated as we learn more.
Benton County Commissioners are requesting the Washington State Liquor and Cannabis Board to review the license for a marijuana shop in West Richland. Commissioners say the Liquor and Cannabis Board has allocated 4 spots for pot shops in Benton County, and there are already 3. The shop in West Richland would be the 4th, but commissioners believe 3 is enough. Nirvana Cannabis Company plans to open the shop on Arena Road, and people have protested, saying it's too close to a preschool, a school bus stop, and a local church. Switching gears here now, Monday's out-of-nowhere storm that rolled through our area happened right in the middle of cherry harvest. But as Mackenzie Allen discovered today, a stroke of luck may have saved the cherries at one Richland orchard.
That's right. Well, she joins us live in the studio with more. So, Mackenzie, walk us through what happened at the orchards there.
It's sort of hard to believe, but the folks that I talked to at Ray French Orchard tell me that they had just completely normally scheduled their harvest, and it completed about 2 p.m., which, as we know, was just hours before that storm rolled in, bringing with it about 60-mile-an-hour winds. So absolutely just a stroke of luck in this case. Now, it's hard to beat the weather today at Ray French Orchards in Richland, but it was a very different story on Monday. Manager Robin French estimates about 50% of the U-pick crop was affected by the storm, but thankfully he promises that the fruit will still taste just as sweet, even if there are a few bruises here and there. In fact, not only will the cherries still taste wonderful, he estimates this year will be one of the best years they've ever seen.
They look great.
Yeah.
And of course, I couldn't leave that orchard without bringing back some cherries
Yeah,
myself.
boy, they look good,
So
huh?
Beautiful. Now, if you are planning on going to the UPEC, you want to head there soon because they're only open until about July 4th or so. And a pro tip, apparently a lot of people will stop at the first cherry tree they see. Better cherries are going to be found if you head just a few rows back to some of those that haven't already been picked by some folks.
Interesting advice.
Good to know.
It's-
Where'd you get these ones,
Yeah.
Mackenzie?
Ooh, actually, I had Robin bring me specifically out to what he said was the best tree right there.
All right.
Well, like you said, there's tiny little bruises
Yeah,
on them,
and
but
this
I've
is-
tried a few. They're
Tracy's
delicious.
probably had 5 or 6 already, so she's kind of jumping. Oh, you got one already. All right.
Great. These are delicious.
I'm going to smooth the bowl over this way so I don't have to reach across Glen. Oh, so great. So if you want some cherries,
We're good.
head out there, pick them up, and
Wow. So fresh, huh?
try not to eat them all in one sitting, though.
These might be gone by the end of the newscast.
I think we need to have a pit spitting contest.
Yeah.
though.
Ooh.
Our floor director just looked really sad about that.
Yeah. Maybe try to hit the lens there, huh? Yeah, no,
Well, these
no,
were
no.
great, Mackenzie. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you so much.
Well, more local news now. One local mom is taking summer fun into her own hands.
That's right. It all started with a Facebook group that Hermiston resident Cassandra Evans created called the Hermiston Rock Hunt that was inspired by her own family. And the rock hunt, well, it's pretty simple. All you have to do is go out and find a rock, get creative, paint it, put it back, and hunt for more. Now, kids are already loving it. Now, the group started up just a week ago and already has close to 800 members, with people getting creative, painting pizza, ice cream, and sweet notes. Cassandra hopes the hunt will last all summer long. Tracy, I know watermelon, that'd be something
Did you see
would
that
do.
one?
I did. That's your favorite.
It was so cute.
Yeah.
You guys can leave that anywhere around, our station. I'd be happy to find that one. But
Yeah.
it's such a neat idea anyway,
It really is. 800 members. I'm sure the group's just going to swell.
I'm sure.
Well, in other news, Tri-Cities Water Follies has officially released this year's artwork.
Take a look. It's pretty awesome. Jason Fitzgerald with i3 Global designed the artwork, and this is actually the 14th year he and his crew have created the design. He says this year he was going for an aggressive, gritty, in-your-face design inspired by the F-22 Raptor.
I can see that, can't you? It kind of looks spaceshipy almost.
Yeah, it's coming at ya. And the Water Follies also has a new revamped website. You can go check it out at waterfollies.com. And this is the 52nd year for boat races in the Tri-Cities.
Yeah, that's hard to believe, huh?
It's amazing. So much fun and coming up quickly.
Yeah, just 4 weekends from now, I think. 4 or 5
coming up
weekends.
fast.
It's coming up.
Well, time now for a quick break. Your full weather forecast is next.
We're back in a moment. Those cherries are so good. Where did they go?
Really good.
They were good.
So sweet. Hey, guys.
Can we please do that after the newscast?
What?
We go outside.
Ding! Hit it. Yeah. I can't read that. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Oh, haha.
Tommy. Yeah, we know. Charter's working on it. We're working on it on our end. Strawberries without whipped cream and chocolates.
Oh no, it was
It
cherries.
was cherries.
I would win probably, Gretchen.
Yeah.
I'm
That's because she's got a big mouth.
aggressive.
And aggressive. Remember when you took that potato?
I'm aggressive and competitive.
Yeah, and you took that potato chip bite and you lunged at me trying to spray me with the chip.
You told me I couldn't have any more. It's
That's
my
right. I
favorite
took
kind.
the bag away. That's right. Thanks,
Yeah.
Deborah, for the update. Yeah, we know about it. We got somebody heading there, I think.
Rex is there.
Yeah, it was cherries.
See? Everyone wants the...
Hit spitting, see? Andrew, that was real laughter. What are you talking about? We never fake laugh here.
We'll be straight out to London.
Straight up.
Hey, Earl, we've been trying to let you guys know. Hopefully you're still on here. But yeah, we believe we had a fiber optic line that was cut. Our engineers are working on it to fix it. I see that you said you have direct. So also you can always call direct or charter, whoever your provider is, to everyone else who's wondering what's going on. And
Yeah.
I know we're so sorry. We hoped,
Yeah.
you could tune in on Facebook at least. And if not, if you have an antenna.
Yeah, over-the-air antenna would work for sure.
They're really cheap. I think I got mine at Big Lots for like $10.
Yeah,
And I
they're pretty
always have
cheap.
it as a backup.
As a backup, yeah, me too.
Because, local channels are important to
Okay.
me.
Glad you guys are on the stream. Sorry we froze. Yeah, I think we got a battery dying on us. That's probably why it froze.
My battery's always dying.
Arlene says at least they aren't cookies. We love cookies, though.
But cherries are better for us. And they're delicious. We also got Walla Walla sweets today. Stephanie's antenna did a
Sweet
story of
onions?
Walla Walla.
Yeah.
It's been a good day around here. And you want to see
A
what
good
Rex
food
is
day.
doing? Can we show?
Tracy Dollars, how
I'm
about doing
in.
a live shooting sports contest? Yeah. DirecTV is good. Thank you, Kristen. I've got DirecTV at home.
Frontier's
so.
good, we hear.
Yeah.
Good to know.
You say this weather picture name?
I don't know if Tim saw them in Yakima. He might be going this weekend, but I'm going to show you what Rex is up to. Rex just came into our studio. We're going to show you him for a second. There he is. Rex, what do you have?
Just hanging out. It's a little teaser for you guys. Monday we're going to be doing a story with the West Benton Fire District 4 that involves fireworks and some of these guys.
Bring him closer.
That's a scary sight. I don't think anybody wants to see that. Tammy says give her a call or text later to catch up.
Oh, I will.
I was going to say I don't have her number to text her. Must meant
I
to
got
you.
her on the Facebooks.
Yeah.
It's just a dress or a shirt that kind of is flowy.
A coffee stained shirt, but you can't even see.
You're so rude. It is coffee stained.
3, 2, 1.
Ding!
Hello there again, my friend. Welcome back to the Fall Weather Report, where I wanted to start with the daytime high temperatures. At Yakima, Tri-Cities both officially got up to 88 degrees, pretty close to typical for this time of the year. Walla Walla, 84 degrees, Hermiston, 87. Just a beautiful day in our area. Let's check out the tower cameras and Costless Carpet Tower camera from the Port of Kennewick's Clover Island, looking out to Rattlesnake Ridge, Badger Mountain area. A little hazy, a little smoke coming in from around the region, and a little on the breezy side. But boy, these mid and upper 80s are pretty nice for this time of the year. Legends Casino Tower camera out over the Yakima Valley with a few high passing clouds and a little smoky in some areas. Otherwise, a nice evening in progress outside of the gusty winds that we see in the region. Now, we're watching a few showers in the area, but are way up to the north of us right now, coming down from the Canadian border. Actually, as that system drops a little bit more to the south, we're seeing radar pick up some of the thunderstorms just over between Spokane and Coeur d'Alene, out around Newman Lake towards Spirit Lake area as we've gone through the evening hours. More moisture is just a little to the north, dropping on down as we go through the overnight hours. So our family and friends up there could see some of those showers. Might see some of the nocturnal thunderstorms in the eastern zones overnight tonight. And the winds really have been another part of the story. I see we're still getting 37 mile an hour gusts up in Ellsberg right now. Now this range of high pressure is strengthening and moving into the region, but we still see that moisture dropping down from Canada along the eastern border of the ridge where we have that northerly flow just dropping on down. That's just going to brush us tonight with that slight chance of some of the showers in the eastern zones. Then that ridge moves over the top of us and we really dry out, and the winds are going to be calming down as well. So as we've gone into the evening hours, we still have these winds gusting up 20-25 miles an hour, advancing the computer forecasting models into the overnight and early morning hours. By tomorrow morning, as we get out and get going, winds really calming down. Now here's a computer forecast that I haven't paused here right about midnight. And look at these storms just brushing portions of mid-Columbia into the eastern zones and the northern portions of the Blue Mountains. That's where we might see some of those showers. Then the ridge of high pressure really strengthens and we really calm down as we go through the next few days and into the first weekend of July and for the 4th of July itself. After the storms pass by, we're back to mostly sunny skies and calmer winds. We're all ready for those as well. In fact, we have some red flag warnings out to the north of us. Those will expire this evening. Then into the weekend itself, just nice conditions. Boy, Julys are so great in our area, and this looks like it is going to start out great. Upper 80s to mid 90s. A little dry cold front comes through on Monday, kind of kicking up the winds, but we're hoping that those winds will be down for the 4th itself.
Yes, fingers crossed.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, here's a nice weather picture to share with you. Comes to us from our friend Tanya Rose. Oh, that's really pretty. That was taken during the sunset in Benton City.
Ooh, speaking of Benton City,
Yes,
are we
Cindy.
excited or what?
Yeah, so send us your ideas, guys. We're going to be heading there Friday for our Hometown Proud segment. definitely look us up on social media. Drop us an email as well.
I want to go right there and do our
Yeah.
live shots from the sunset.
That is a
That's
pretty spot.
beautiful. Hey, we love those weather pictures. Keep them coming in.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, Tim.
Thanks, Tim.
Well, don't go away. Sports is up next, and the Tri-City Dust Devils wrap up their road trip in Spokane tonight.
Plus, the Mariners take a 1-run lead into the 9th, but were they able to hold on? We'll tell you coming up next with Rob Jesselson. Stay with us.
Ooh.
There he is now.
Hello, my friends.
I was catching up.
Here's Rob.
How we doing?
Oh, thank you, Marie.
Here's Rob.
I cut it a little.
A new hairstyle?
It was getting hot.
A little short. Let's see the back.
Glenn can always tell because the back.
Yeah, I can always tell. Look, yeah, short the back is. That is short.
Is it done back there? Sometimes I don't do.
Wait,
the
I think
back
you have a
hair.
pimple back there. Let me
Oh,
see.
stop it. He knows where to point because he has 2 TVs that he looks at to the side and one in front of him.
Yeah, let's show.
Yeah.
So see that TV?
And then this TV, and then that camera when we turns around. Look at this spot right here.
Yeah.
When we flip it, it shows the
See, it shows
and
the
that's
graphics.
and that's
That's Sean just standing there. That's what he sees.
So he can see what.
So he can see all the graphics and whatever's live, but it's like magic. It's definitely
Honestly,
like magic. Hey,
even
Cody,
when
how
I
are
try
you?
it, I do it all backwards.
Hello, Karen.
so.
Gretchen is on. Hey, Jace.
I think Mr. Mark was on here a bit ago.
MJ?
MJ?
Yes, but I won't be here for the end of the show. Okay. So the 3 shot. Do you believe in magic?
Hey, Carol. Yeah, we've gotten that from a lot of people. We have what we think is a line cut, maybe a fiber optic cable. I think Dish and Charter are not working, if that's who you use. But we are working over the air on antennas, so please just join us there.
Hey, Forgy.
And
Tyler.
Really?
Bissell. Wow.
good to know Chris Muller. Also,
That sounds like it's dialed in.
yeah, that could be fun.
Yeah, definitely.
I also heard that there was a new disc golf course opening in Pasco.
Really? Pasco? Mm-hmm. What does that one say?
Where this tall ladder take you? We don't know.
Huh?
I
We
don't
have
know
a ladder?
why it's
Oh,
so
yeah.
high.
Probably to the roof, maybe. Who knows?
I'm caught up now. These comments? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Tony.
Hi, Tony. We read them all the time. So keep it clean. Otherwise, you get blocked, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately. We've had to block some people.
Not unfortunately, when you're
No.
mean.
That's true. Rob, Tommy Wolf says, get to work.
30 seconds.
Hey, James, thank you. They are
Aw.
fixing the disc golf course. Oh, there we go.
Cool, Arlene. And the Pasco one, July 15th.
You're right.
I knew it. I heard. Night, Sean.
You love disc golf, don't you?
It's fun. It's something to do outside, you know?
Yeah.
And we have some pretty cool courses around here, actually. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Doing like weather.
Yeah.
8, 7, 6, 5,
How am I looking, big dog?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Come on.
Good to have you back. This is the first time the whole team's been back.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. In like 3 weeks.
It's been a struggle the last few days for the Mariners. Coming into this afternoon, they were on a 3-game losing streak and hoping to put an end to that against the Philadelphia Phillies. So to Safeco Field we go, a matinee matchup between the Mariners and the Fightin' Phils. Starting in the 5th, tied at 3, Robinson Cano crushes this one deep to right center. It sails over the wall for a solo shot. Mariners take a 4-0 lead. But skip to the 9th, same score, and that's when Tommy Joseph unloads on this ball off of Edwin Diaz. The solo bomb ties it at 4. Then, just a few minutes later, Andrew Knapp lines a base hit to right. Cameron Perkins scores from second. Philly scores twice in the 9th. They go on to win 5-4. And sticking with the Mariners, the team announced today that left-handed pitcher Drew Smyly will miss the remainder of the season. Smyly is scheduled to undergo Tommy John surgery to his throwing arm. The southpaw has yet to pitch this season for the club. He was put on the DL in early April with a left arm flexor strain. Smyly is coming off a career season with Tampa Bay where he threw a career-high 175 innings, while striking out 167. Well, the train continues to roll for the Tri-City Dust Devils. Last night in Spokane, the team once again won, this time a 4-3 victory, and improved their record to 10-3 on the season. The Devils really have been a nightmare for Spokane this season. Coming into tonight's, they're a perfect 5-0 against the Indians, hoping to make it 6 straight against Spokane, with the game starting in just a few minutes, with Adrian Morehone taking the mound for Tri-City. And it appears to be another summer full of blockbuster deals in the NBA, as point guard Chris Paul is officially a Houston Rockets as of today. The Clippers traded Paul to Houston in exchange for Patrick Beverley, Sam Decker, Montrezl Harrell, and former Gonzaga star Kyle Wiltshire, and some more. Paul's a 9-time All-Star who ranks 10th all-time in NBA history with more than 8,200 assists. And if the past tells us anything, this won't be the only big deal made throughout the NBA this summer.
Yeah, that is so true.
Yep.
Should be interesting. Nice to see those Gonzaga folks going cool places.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Thank you, Rob. Still ahead. Tim will have a final word on our forecast. We'll be right back.
All right, Facebook Nation.
Rob, where are you going?
Yeah,
I
Mike.
missed you.
Mike,
going?
we know there's we think a fiber optic cable line might be cut, but if you've got an over-the-air antenna, that would you'd be able to get us. But yeah, and we know that Charter and Dish are working on it. So if you guys are having issues, you can call them. Marie says, "Great job, Rob."
Thanks, Arlene.
Yeah, it's awfully nice.
We haven't used it yet, Tommy, but we will.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Hey, Mike. Yeah, we know, unfortunately.
The Dust Devils, they're doing it.
Yes, they are. Highlights at 11.
Highlights at 11, Rob says. All right. Well,
What's your guys' favorite way to stay cool? I know it was 100 over the weekend. My favorite thing to do is
I'm
in a
gonna
pool.
and I think our second favorite is probably eating popsicles.
Yes. I found these ones. Outshine is the brand. 40 calories each, and he doesn't believe me, but according to the packaging, it's made from
She
fruits
says,
and vegetables.
yeah, 40 calories. I'm not buying it. I think there's
And I even looked at the ingredients. It's like pureed veggies
corn
and fruits.
syrup solids.
No.
No? All right,
No.
we're gonna have to trust Tracy on this.
They're really good.
Or dive in a swimming pool, right? That's like my favorite thing.
Popsicles, swimming pool.
Actually, how about like my
agree,
froyo?
you
That's also really good, huh?
Tim?
You know what's good? How about floating on an inner tube in a river? There you go.
That is
That's
good.
one of my favorites. Yeah.
Outshine. See, Kathy knows what's up.
Yeah, her fave.
And then I saw on Instagram,
Kathy, how healthy are they though? I don't trust Tracy. I don't know how healthy these things are.
you know, I'm not sure he's wrong. So let's get a second opinion.
Yes. We're gonna have to look it up.
But I also saw on Instagram they have a whole box of just watermelon kinds.
I love watermelon. I'm ready.
And Tim, what's
Yeah.
your favorite way to stay cool?
I think floating,
Floating?
snorkeling, floating.
Ooh, snorkeling. That's
Yeah, I
a good
love to be on the water. Doesn't matter what water.
one. This is the first time you said something in my ear. Okay, she might have. That could have come through. We're getting in trouble. Sorry.
We're getting in trouble. We are definitely. That doesn't surprise anybody around here that we're getting in trouble from the production crew.
He was quiet.
See that? She's pointing at me. It
We're
was
getting
her.
this.
He you saw that, right? He
You were
knows.
always trying to get him on
He
your
knows
side.
now who really leads these.
I can instigate, but people make their own decisions. All right, Mr. Adams, it's been a beautiful couple days after that wild storm. So
yeah, looking pretty good out there. We might see some storms in eastern zones right along the eastern border area. Otherwise, it's nice. And look at the temperatures for tomorrow. Upper 80s, lower 90s, 5 to 15 mile an hour winds. Instead of these gusts to 25 and 30 miles an hour that we've seen around the area, could be a little smoky in the region, and then it looks like we hang on to great conditions for the first weekend of July. And Independence Day right now is looking really good, really good. Might be a little on the breezy side with a little dry cold front that's dropping in from the west side, so kind of keeping an eye on that as well.
All right, we got a few more days to get it all settled out.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Tim.
Thank you, Tim.
And finally this evening, a Spirit Airlines flight was diverted on Saturday evening when a woman went into labor shortly after takeoff.
Boy, can you imagine? Well, the flight was heading to Dallas when Christina Penton, 36 weeks pregnant, started having contractions. Fortunately, get this, a pediatrician and a nurse were on board and immediately sprang into action. Now, baby Christoph was safely delivered mid-flight. There he is. Needless to say, it was a scary moment for the family. But now, baby Christoph has free flights on his birthday for life.
Really?
What a
What a neat story that is.
So which state